Likewise, the unpredictability and rawness of a pro boxing debutante will keep Fury honest.
Obviously, I'm Fury's height and size, so it's very ideal sparring for him.
Ngannou's previous boxing experience needs to be substantially better than people give him credit for.
So yeah, he definitely has everything it takes, and probably a little bit more. So,
and his power needs to be every single bit as brutal.
You definitely feel it. I mean, he's the world record holder for a reason. You know, that man is strong.
If you let him hit you, he can hit you really hard.
So if he can wear down the Cameroonian and drag him comfortably into the second half of the fight, it will be cat and mouse.
And that emotion of, I'm the baddest.
For two men who had all the odds set against them, the stage will be bigger than ever.
Fury!
As both names and brands grow exponentially around in a bigger, better, and badder fashion.
We both made millions out of this. We're going to be millionaires tomorrow.
Tyson, he's going to make, I don't know, 30, 40 million to fight a guy that couldn't beat him if they
For the show.
So, smart business, bad for legacy.
The ability or controversy. A slick counter. Or just make the spotlight burn that bit brighter when the undisputed leap of faith finally happens. Just anyway likely but freakish genetics and lights out power.
Oh, this is sick!
You think you can knock him out?
In terms of skill, speed, and showmanship.
Tyson Fury is the player in this. He's not the game. And you know the...
We have technically seen it all before, but the higher up the weight classes you go, the more the rule book begins to bend.
And here...
I do like what I'm seeing from Tyson Fury now.
Oh my goodness!
Here we take a closer look at the Gypsy King Tyson Fury versus the Predator Francis Ngannou. And perfectly synchronized, maybe even a little too synchronized.
It's been 3 long years since the man they called Johnny Bones put on a show. Now he's looking to prove his dominance at 205 pounds will continue up at heavyweight.
Francis Ngannou.
His value is going down. And it's scary to watch because honestly, this guy's gone through way too much to end up getting frozen out and not get paid.
1,000 people, a record crowd for a boxing match in Europe.
Either way, a year prior, in May of 22.
Discussion, it comes down to 12 rounds between a man who was born to fight against a man who's had to fight.
After Tyson put away White in the 6th.
And it's very, very messy in there, but Tyson Fury's in control.
Fury with the uppercut! What a punch! I believe Dylan will be a world champion. But tonight, he met a great in the sport and one of the greatest heavyweights of all times.
Francis found his way into the ring.
I want to bring in Francis Ngannou. Francis!
To be met with an expectedly rowdy and off-the-cuff Fury.
He's a good-looking chubby, isn't he? Yeah. Have you got a big Tory?
No, big. And we're going to find out who is the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
The pair set their stall out for the future, but it seemed like one of those what-if fights that would, more than likely, never actually come to fruition.
Somebody like Francis Ngannou, that'd be good.
Ngannou,
you know what I mean? But if he connects with you, good night, mate. Good night.
Ngannou is doing him right, mate. He's an absolute monster.
Let's go. Get on. Right now.
Over the next 12 months, Ngannou would be sized up against all of the heavyweight high flyers, and his team trod carefully to make the right move at the right time. Somewhat of a self-inflicted free agent.
The truth of the matter is, they're all pussies. They've had opportunities to fight.
As he too scoured the rankings, struggling to find a dance partner that truly motivated him.
They say they want to fight me to get themselves in the papers, and then there's no substance behind it. Because if there is, come over, tell us how much money you want.
Tyson Fury versus anybody at this stage generates money, but the ideology of a super fight between two of the baddest men in their respective sports made Fury versus Ngannou too big to avoid.
Fury will fight former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou at the end of October in Saudi Arabia.
Francis, you did it! You did it, Francis!
Yes, man, we did this.
Félicitations.
It's finally going down. Merci beaucoup.
And I've never boxed an MMA fighter before, and he's awkward, and he's coming from different angles. And I got to give this man all the respect he deserves for stepping up to the plate when all the other fighters said no.
But his prize fighting is all about the money. But this fight against Ngannou, who's making his professional debut, he shouldn't have a chance, not even a puncher's chance.
Can't complain, you know. I'm happy for Francis Ngannou that he's obviously going to get a big payday and secure the bag himself.
Clickety clank.
Tyson Fury's ability to switch from athlete to showman in a split second is one of the things that's helped craft him into one of the sport's standout names.
Tyson, who's as big a heavyweight as you're ever going to see. 6'9", long as crazy, agile.
His graceful slips and slides, followed by a trademark post-fight rendition.
I think I was born to do this. I'm a natural entertainer.
I'd like to sing a little song for you all right here in the ring. Here we go. I'm not just a boxer. Let's do it.
So this is to my UK fans, my Irish fans, my American fans, and my new German fans.
However, the lines have become a little blurry, and boxing fans are frustrated to see the showman getting more airtime than the athlete.
Thank you very much! Vegas, I love you, baby!
3-time best-selling author, #1 on Netflix, heavyweight champion. Oh, and by the way, did I mention I'm a WWE superstar?
It's a shame, because the hard-hitting and aggressive version of Tyson Fury that we've seen of late is an absolute specimen to watch.
You did it to Wilder what Tyson Fury is doing here tonight.
It's all over, and Wilder is beaten, and Fury gets the stoppage he craves.
In recent interviews, it's jealousy, clickbait, or bang on the money. The conversation soon